Hello, my name is Zombie Zero. Welcome back to the Exo Pals. This is session number 39. In the previous session, a lot of missions that were stressful, like Syndicate, a Lotus Fort base for the first time in forever, and, well, for the first time, and a number of other terrifying things that we came out of mostly unscathed. Also, Legend is not even second because Rebel beat you to the punch. I mean, says he's fast. I can't really say much other than that. Alright, we did a number of missions. We got a number of new tech. Psionics is almost, well, not really on the table, but everything we need for psionics is on the table. I'm feeling like the classic. Also, I think there's stuff I forgot to put on the list, which is going to be inconvenient. One of which is that. Stuff I should have done off screen, but I didn't really feel like it, so. A sorcerer. Mostly just story stuff I should have put on the list, but it did not because there were other more important things like our interceptor and other stuff. Should I put this on the list? Yeah, it doesn't matter if I pull it, I pull it. Curious what this is that we found out about the other day. Technically what the Minotaur had on this person. And all the shocks of Altrazer over there for our analysis. As for you guys, you have a bunch of Black Ops stuff to analyze. That's the farmer can tell us something new because we found a certain thing. Those are also all fast projects, so they shouldn't take as long. And we already are analyzing that spark gun we found. I guess the requisition file was on my list. Oh no, I just put out this step. Plot stuff. Was there anything else on the list that I glossed over? Other than the massive amount of manufacturing acquisitions we can do.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride.
Shit, wrong button. Aliens could tell us generic alien descriptions. Corpses. Oh, the bioelectric clip. Manifestations. It's Ant-Man because we need to know about that to learn about the Queen. I think we're mostly caught up actually. Okay. Okay, what did we leave off on? Because I sort of forgot. Or did we have a clear board for once? The board's clear, but these... Oh, and that's also what happened. We flipped the kill switch on Red Dawn, and we also did Natasha's mission. So that means... once these Red Dawn men are dealt with, Red Dawn should be taken care of. But for now, the board's clear. Injuries are slightly getting better. Anyway, spend a globe as always. The only thing I can think of is I might postpone researching the Lotus HQ until October, which means November will be our... November will take care of the Lotus, because I have stuff I need to research that. We'll tilt the odds in our favors, because I'm still not a fan of stealth ninjas. Anyway, Beastman formula. The Mega Corporation shared with us some very interesting data concerning human-alien hybrids. Apparently they acquired an ancient tablet originating from Assyria, which describes, with scientific precision, some crucial aspects of combining human DNA with other mammals' DNA. We have no ideas why the Assyrians learned this from, but the tablet is undoubtedly genuine. We can now research ancient aliens. Metamorphs. The metamorphs we found in Antarctica were contained just in time. This exotic life form could potentially threaten the entire biosphere on Earth. It consumes and it mimics any cellular life, plants and animals alike, including some of their skills and memory. Sooner or later, this menace would have infested a bird or fish and found its way into another continent. Who would stop it then? It seems incompatible with the alien technology, so its origins are likely different. Once again, we learn that our galaxy is much bigger, older, and scarier than we think. Gave us a lot of points. Also, sucks to be this dude. Inside the requisition file, the M82 Barrett. Anti-personnel rifle, used by the US Army to attack lightly armored vehicles and key enemy personnel from very long distances. It's inadvisable to fire while standing. It's a Pro 3 sniper gun. 40 kinetic damage. Factors in 30% of your firing accuracy and the usual accuracy modifier. 1% of your firing accuracy squared. And pretty good armor effectiveness, 70%, and hits like a truck. Yeah, kneeling blows 200%. So yeah, he wants a kneel. But I also forgot to mention about Natasha's skin while I'm thinking about it. It's also very effective at piercing armor. It has 68% armor effectiveness. And you compare that to, say, the Black Ops stuff, it outbeats Black Ops weaponry and armor effectiveness, so more reasons why Natasha's gun is just deadlier than it looks. Even with the really questionable power modifier, it still does outperform the flops. Ancient aliens? Ancient life forms? No. aliens. Colica could be researched by the other base, since they're doing like almost all the other stuff. But I probably just better not missing stuff because last session I forgot to research the other half of the Dagon staff, and I just want to make double sure on that. Also, Red will talk about RuneScape stuff. Personal charm we don't need for a long time. Oh yeah, they transfer the shock stuff, right? Yeah, Rebel has died. He died in his hardcore Iron Man. Rip. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, the plot stuff. Oh, that's a long project actually. Second thought. Send research on that. There's 200 Chupacabra. Black Ops Spark Gun. This computerized machine gun is extremely accurate. It fires standard LMG ammunition. Requires promotion 3M Black Ops Premium to purchase. So like all other smart guns, just flat out better. This variation is a improved LMG. Just better just based on stats alone. And same range before ammunition, before accuracy drop up. So this thing is just better. It's the future. Oh, well, just fine. Two at nets. Other ones on the side lab. Inside's requisition file. The Bass Stapler. It's a tool manufactured by the Bass Corporation. Guaranteed to work in any environment, including outer space. Can be used in combat like a pistol. It has a very limited range, but works very well in close combat, as long as you have to choose spell to use it. It's a stapling device. It does cutting damage. I was thinking it trains your bravery if you use it, but just trains your firing. I mean, if you're desperate, it works. Abducted farmer. Staff input, nothing is scarier. Also, long text is long. Commander, this minotaur creature. It looks rather absurd to modern humans, even silly. A man with a bull's head. It is a miracle that something like this can survive at all in the real world. So outlandish, so naive, this idea is. Then why does it chill me to the bone? I can't look at it, can't even think about it without feeling dread. And I feel this strange phenomenon fascinating. Of all the cosmic horrors we know, why Minotaur? Why not something more alien, powerful, more serious? At first I thought it was because it threatened my scientific ideas of what is possible, but now I truly understand. It is the incarnation of the old myth of DC's journey, one of the most primal monsters known to man. It is the bare sheer horror of blasphemy, a mixture of human and an animal, the worst parts of both. It's a reminder of who we are, nothing but animals under a thin veneer of civilization and culture. Hooray, Lords Undead. Something else would have probably taken knowing my luck. We can now make ammunition for the auto sniper. And a regular sniper. And the Black Ops regular rifle. And those people are back from various trainings. I haven't got the acquisition yet. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to research the last, I think it's the last last requisition, where it's the last requisition file. Syndicate's still pissed, by the way. So if we have our raiders and the interceptors, this would be scary because this would just make a beeline straight to our base for a base assault. I mean, a base offense. We had to a base offense to not lose our base, but we have interceptors. We can just easily counter this. No, we have air defense. We have fighter jets and proper cannons. I guess where we're at, we can poke some fun at the manors. Maybe get some experience. Also, car versus jet fighter. It's pretty one-sided still. Eventually, we will start running to scarier things, but for now, I can at least enjoy having air superiority for a while. A giant axe. This simple but well-made weapon is meant for combatants much stronger than humans. It does 75 cutting damage. Melee accuracy modifier is all your melee. Power bonus is 80% your strength and 20% your melee accuracy. This thing cuts things in half. It also weighs a metric ton. It's also what the Minotaurs use, so yeah, a giant hulking Minotaur definitely cuts you in half or cuts you into relatively poorly made sashimi. We can now buy the smart gun. Inside the last requisition file is information on the MG3. The Rheinmetall MG3 is a general-purpose machine gun chambered for the 762x51 NATO cartridge, in service with the German Bundeswehr. The design survived from the World War II era MG42 machine gun. It's very effective at long range, but firing from a standing position is not advisable. It requires a license at DACA to purchase. I mean, it might as well be the equivalent of Darius, because if you don't really hit the target, you're probably going to die a quick death. Especially since it probably takes a lot of stamina, a lot of energy to swing. You can now make ammunition for the minigun. And for the assault cannon. Yep, not that. Perhaps we haven't. Well, I guess because it's 10-day project, we're just getting unlucky on how long it could take, I guess. What is our cost out of curiosity? Yeah, it's not that bad of a loss. Oh, that's a longer project. Take 2 more scientists. These other ones can work on finish up that chem gun. I actually need to buy more bullets. Right. Because swap the LMG out and just put smart guns, because smart guns are just better. One for the... Yeah, 3 or 2. 3 extras. Well, I'm thinking about it because I forgot again. Oh, I do have shock stuff. I just haven't put on the list for some reason. Not that. Syndicate Bio Research. According to the captured Syndicate scientists, the organization is conducting extensive research on the alien creatures we keep encountering. The research seems to be much more advanced than ours, and therefore is potentially priceless. Syndicate research laboratories are well protected and hard to find, but there is one opportunity we can use. One of these labs, located in a former Red Dawn base, suffered some sort of monster outbreak and was promptly abandoned. We should go there, deal with the threat, and get the samples. Just be careful as it's crawling with those demonic spiders. So that's the next step of a different Syndicate plotline. Syndicate Super Soldier. These soldiers are genetically enhanced, surgically modified machines of war. The physical abilities exceed virtually all baseline humans. Their brains are also modified to enhance natural psi abilities, giving them an additional edge in combat via protected telekinesis. They shake, they bake. Also fancy specs. Oh, they're extra weak to laser, but I can't really exploit that. Also, I'll show you that front plate. 38 front armor, they have 20% resistance to gun. Yeah, it's nice sense. Yeah, they bake, they shake and bake. They told us about the Scarab. This vast vessel aims to revolutionize rapid deployment in hostile environments. It boasts advanced armor plating, ensuring the safety of all its occupants during high-risk missions. Equipped with powerful thrusters and precision navigation technology, the Scarab can execute swift and precise landings, even in the most challenging terrains. This is pretty much the other aircraft that the Syndicate will deploy against us. This one looks like it could take more of a beating, but we still have the edge. As for scientists, tell me about ancient aliens. And you could start working on telling us about these shock artifacts. Well, shock weapons, I guess. The other smart guns have arrived finally. So the smart guns will replace the LMGs because they're just superior. Actually, have we found I haven't really checked if I did or actually no, I decided against because regular rifles still work. I forgot we found the smart rifle like a long time ago from a Syndicate box. Anyone be transformed? No, but I should probably build some more tech implants eventually. You would transfer 2 over to the people that can fly the interceptors. Strange life form. And before I do that, did I put an LMG in here? I did. Make that a smart gun. And I could finally sell those regular LMGs to those regular LMGs off because smart guns are just better. Alright, send lava route to that one. Except wait for it to be daytime because nighttime missions are all sorts of awkward fun. You're gonna make ammunition for the LMG and for the light minigun. That's... Hey Bob, welcome on in. So all that, as we've seen MIB and MIB used on occasion, all the Black Ops titanium ammunition costs alien alloys, but it hits a lot harder. Like for instance, LMG rounds do 40 gun damage instead of 35. Big minigun does 48 damage. The only downside is it does cost alien alloys to manufacture, and we have to make it ourselves or gain it from other beans. So I have all these cool matters. I want to take care of them this month, but I want research and manufacturing to get done first before I deal with the remnants of the... I keep saying Black Lotus. Red Dawn. Local inhabitant. What are we dealing with? What is this singular... Oh. A shambler in close range. which we caught surprisingly. All right. Quick and painless mission. Solved the Ghost Wizards, Cavalier everyone involved. Jason almost up to a 10th. Well, what's quick and painless compared to the 2 settlement-sized critter attacks? Council's giving us another one of their agents. It's a level 1 Saboteur. Cool. Macro Flamer. This flamethrower weapon is a much bigger and heavier version of the standard flamethrower, developed by the Syndicate for use by their inhuman servants. It's a... Not sure, it weighs me more than I thought it did from the first campaign. Yeah, realistically, you're not gonna wield this thing. It weighs 110 pounds. It weighs a metric ton. Does 50 flame damage, well, incendiary damage. I think I've only used this once in the endgame, and it's sort of underwhelming. Has a range of 20. Compared to a regular flamethrower, this has a range of 9. So it's cool, but yeah, you're not going to use this realistically. It's more likely to be used against you by the Minotaurs. Shock Cudgel. A simple blood weapon fashioned from a variety of materials available in Shog. Does 85 concussive damage. Accuracy modifier of all your melee, power modifier of all your strength. Yeah, that just sounds painful. Oh sweet, Exo Scissor 10, cool. Recruit this person. As for you guys, maybe finish up that Chupacabra embryo. Well, I was hoping for a team up, but again, title name is title name. Syndicate targets council member. Syndicate assassination. The council commissioner friendly to our cause has become a target for the elite Syndicate killer squad. We must rescue her at all costs and bring her to our base. You'll start on the house and spread outwards to find our targets. We will be aided by the council member security staff. This is going to be painful. The question is, can this be a D10 mission for my own sanity? Or will it despawn? It may not despawn. Myself, Legend, Bob, Dorn, do I want to Roomba as a spotter? It'll get down pretty fast, realistically. Bersker and Eric. I was hoping this was going to be the other one, because the other one's actually what I want, but I guess we are going to have to worry about that mission as well at some other point. Well, I know from personal experience, who's on the ship doesn't really matter, because this is a mission type that we could have potentially seen with Exalts. Oh, I guess Bob's gonna be our bombardier. Except knowing what we know about the mortar. Well, knowing about the gas mortar. Could have some gas load onto this thing. I don't think I'm gonna be meleeing, but there's a chance we may end up meleeing some stuff. Didn't really check 30. This is sensible to gas. They are actually. There aren't that many gas grenades, but you guys have a gas grenade. Berserker will be using the smart gun. Actually, no, I can use Natasha's gun. I would definitely put you in Legend, but we don't have a really big ship, and we have used you. Actually, no, you're on the ship. Never mind, you're on the ship. I'm being observed. Oh no, I don't want to go on a mission. I want those cheap followers. Yeah, the thing that got perm banned. Well, at least everybody's doing their job, at least. As a backup weapon. Can I just? No, it's too heavy. Am I brave? I am brave. And I should have a medical med kit regardless. That's... I don't want to use all 3 clips, but I have them. So tank is tank. That's... Should she use the autocannon effectively? Or am I out of actual ammunition for it? Launchers. No, not launchers. Machine gun. Cannon. Actually, no, we would want to trick the blast cannon because it's more sustainable. Because it has a longer range than the autocannon. So VSS autocannon. Melee pistol combo spark gun. That means Eric is going to be our Rocketeer. I could have sworn I had a rocket template. Guess not, that's fine. As a auxiliary weapon, because I need something that hits hard. Or make them, I guess. No, laser pistol will be an auxiliary weapon, I guess. Just won't have any smokes or other stuff. And you have mortars. Sword is your backup, I guess. It's so super lightweight. Okay, let's go save a council member. Council Commissioner Friendly Darkaz will become the target of the Syndicate Killer Squad. She'll be wearing purple. Once your mission is successful, we need to debrief her as well. Our intelligence officer stresses the importance of it. Alright, double check, because once we are in, we are committed. So VSS, assault cannon, rockets and laser gun, mortars, melee pistol, melee master pistol, and a smart gun. We technically have controlled the commissioner, but they are not going to be attacked. They're not going to be. And we can't equip them with step B. They're there because reasons. They are VIP. We cannot get them killed. I sort of want to go tag launcher with Thorn. But Thorn is there as a backup in case stuff gets in the house. A katana will definitely chop stuff in half because it does 0 to 308, so it definitely would probably maybe 1 or 2 tap a Minotaur. Either way. Oh, and is this map set? Why couldn't it have been like a open environment? Well, that's an idiot person. It's just weird. Right, where is Storn? Because unfortunately, what Thorn's gonna have to do is cut a hole for the tank to jump down. As funny as it is, that's what they have to do because the tank cannot go anywhere otherwise. Bodyguard, you're in the way. Because I know the Rocketeer's not going to be doing stuff turn 1. There's also a number of friendlies, but they are not really going to be helping us that much. They'll probably die immediately. Give us. Right, tank, your job is to go down. Good luck. Speaking of friends, where's the commissioner at? Commissioner is pretty much as safe as they can be there in a secure location. I guess on the bright side, there's probably only one angle these guys can come into. Assuming we don't break any more holes in the house. Also, there is no way to leave. This is a you are committed sort of mission. The only bright side is we're at the edge of the map, so we're not swarmed by everything, which is a good sign. Which means realistically, the mortar can actually set up shop and not have to worry about possibly dying. Which is surprising because I thought the mortar would have been useless for like most of the engagement. Yeah, Ezra. Econ is an interesting time. The Syndicate's still pissed, and they decided to try to assassinate the council person for preventing an assassination attempt by the Syndicate. And that's fine. I can't do much. Take a Nidoskir site. As for myself, I'm gonna hide in the corner with the rest of the guys and drop some smoke so that the Rocketeer is in a catch-22 situation. There's not really much else I can do, so except hope that we don't immediately die. So good luck. Oh, you used to not be able to control the VIP? Man, that would just really suck then. I remember the first time I did this campaign, I decided to field test the Trick rocket launcher tank, which is a thing. Not a major spoiler, obviously. It sort of felt underwhelming compared to the Minotaur that I never really utilized it again. I also was in a middle of the map, barren terrain, not really much I can do with setting up here, so it does feel good to have people set up top without really worrying about bad things happening to them. Speaking of bad things happening, that's a super soldier with an assault cannon, which can definitely hurt the tank. Before I do that, do you have an analysis on the Minotaur? No, but considering we know about a live Minotaur, and I feel like that should also count as a we should know the combat analysis. I am curious if it's resistant to choke. No, it's just the same susceptibility to choke as everything else. It's I would imagine the gas water would just drop that thing immediately. Alright, I'd rather not have the tank get hit by the super soldier, so fire for effect. Or not. And was that kidding with the front plate being pretty resistant? Right, next, you have a mortar round in your hands. That is your target. Fire. I'm surprised actually. When else is in that vicinity? That's another Minotaur. Then with cause, smart gun. Yeah, that's probably why I should have fought the thing at. Well, good thing I have a plan B. I'm not sure if the rocket can hit where it has to hit, but I'm willing to at least throw the mid-mission save at that point. At this point. Yeah, but what I figured. Alright, fine. Plan B, I'll just hit the Minotaur if I can. I was just curious if theoretically the rocket could actually hit that target the way I figured it might or might not. Beautiful. My already out now since I won't have plan to sign these guys next turn. Other one, not so much. Okay, well, at least I'm trying to throw them. Of course. I want to go and do stuff, but I'm being blocked by friendlies. By fire, I'm in a no man's zone. As you come and think, there's probably going to be people that come down, so I think that's probably what Thorn should try to do if they can. That's all I can do, so see what happens. It's good to know gas works on the super soldiers, because I figured it'd be resistant to it, because they resist gun and other stuff. Someone fired a spark gun. And this hit the tank pretty hard. Shoot, they made a hole in the house. Ow. They hit the underplate of the tank? They hit the underplate of the tank somehow with that. Oh no, they hit. Wait, they hit the backplate? Huh? Was I not facing the correct side? I must have been showing my I must have been showing my backplate by accident. No, that guy saw me. Man, that's rude. Alright, I made it towards down at least. And I can't fire that way, otherwise I'm gonna accidentally murder the bodyguard. I really doubt they're gonna take the back entrance I'm about to make for this, so this should be fine. Shoot. I mean, it was a good idea at the time. Need to take a sim next turn. Legend is in charge of keeping our backside secured. mean, a bodyguard is definitely trying to do their best. So one more cell one can use. Where the tank is at is honestly fine. Oh, well, the council's left me out for that. I did not see that pepper. Berserker's not amused. That is a smart shotgun. No, that's a small gun. Guess Berserker's just taking the scenic route, I guess. Watch all the civilians just do questionable things with their choices. I'm probably gonna cause a lot of friendly fire with the next mortar shell, but we'll see. There's that Minotaur. I probably have eyes, I would assume. I should probably have eyes to do an aim shot. Barely. It may have to be a snap because I don't think I'm gonna turn too much to take a shot. No, but I hit the other guy in the face, which is good enough for me. I'm honestly more concerned about throwing to the tank, but we'll see what happens. I can't really do much else. That's a rocket. At least the tank didn't get shot this turn. Yeah, but that's gonna cause a lot of problems. Yeah, that wall used to exist. I mean, that corner used to exist. Cause, and injured person with a cause. What else do I see? See a Minotaur. Well, I see the same Minotaur. Security person with rifle. Cause, rifle. Do I see the person that shot the rockets? Macro SMG. 2 macros. Yeah, that's where my bar target's going, because heck those super soldiers. Make sure my backplate's not showing. Right, mortar. The mortar's going out of bounds and cause problems. That should work to do what it has to do, and it may also just kill the Minotaur by proxy. Fire for effect. Yeah, definitely did work. Good job. Rocketeer is going to there. Fire for effect. Didn't kill that super soldier, but did heavy damage to it. The other one just is on the floor bleeding in the fire. It'll probably die next turn. And I missed. Well. Those are your home legend. Congrats. I can probably do something cheeky with that remaining soldier that's alive still. Actually, no, you. HECM in theory. Theoretically, yes. But you're probably more dangerous because Minotaurs are just scary looking. Well, you made it piss. Congrats. You already pulled your mortar out. Going to next turn. Well, you poured it out this turn. Where is our stash out of curiosity? I'm not sure, honestly. It's probably... wait, actually... Probably how long will we spawn at, probably. Hopefully it doesn't get blown up with all the rockets going off, but either way. I only see use currently. I don't know where the Minotaur went to, and we'll probably find it sooner rather than later. Too many blaze civilians everywhere. Go ahead in the warehouse, Sergeant. Yeah, they're picking up our stash. As cool as that is, I don't want them picking up our. I don't want you picking up a minigun. I don't know where that Minotaur went up to, and it sort of just worried me a little bit. I see you. Okay, there's a Minotaur. But just potentially kill it. Scary, yet it works. Do not question the efficiency of Natasha's gun. Rock goes in. Do not zap that thing. Yeah, I'm hitting fair play. I'm not really that surprised. Yeah, well, people are ready to do stuff next turn. We're starting to thin them out pretty fast, though. Yeah, there's still scary stuff out back though. There's definitely stuff in their blind spot I'm not looking at. Of course, I hit the front plate. First of all, cause. Just because that person's in Berserker's range. Got a rifle up top. Guys, you're civilians are just ruining my day today. At least you can actually get there and still do your thing. Yeah, because if I could stand where that soldier's at, I could take shots on this guy, but yeah, I can't have fun today. Because the tank can see it, but the tank is also not as tall. Take that, nature. I mean, I could blind fire or mortar further back just to maybe hit the... rocket. I know it came from like this direction downward. So probably there or there, probably. How big is the map? Very big. Probably hit there because I've probably seen that's the most effective way to shoot a mortar. Fire for effect. Is it because the tree's in the way, isn't it? Nature, why must he do this? Alright, fine, next turn we can fire a mortar. I cast rocket. Oh, got two things with that, as well as one thing by proxy. I want to go in a house, but I may be a little bit dangerous currently, so I'll bide my time. For this turn. The Storm's still playing defense against this side in case there's more things I just don't see. The Eden's in a little bit of danger, but they should be fine, hopefully. It's just being thrown. They're starting to break now. At least the grunts are. Ow. Don't shoot my tank, please. The tank is more precious than your guns. Probably. So you, I could probably deal with that myself. Tell me I don't see that really. Well, it doesn't matter anyway because I have more trees, so. I'm still gonna hit the mortar where I want to hit, which is about there. Fire for effect. For effect. That's a tree. I think it's. Oh no, there are trees in the way, sort of. Okay, what about over like there? Two confirmed hits. The fun of indirect fire. Too much blade distance. Man, just hold your ground. You have actually you have a gun. You bring that fact. You do have the power of gun. Unsure if it's gonna go through do multiple fencings, but you can try. Yeah, figure as much. Itty bitty bullet, lots of itty bitty fencing to go through. Could you probably do it? Probably from this window. I thought I could just destroy it. Destroy the thing. Never mind. You'll swap clips next turn. That's the person that's panicking for their life. It'll be fine. I haven't really seen any fire from like this angle just yet. Actually, never mind. There's something over there actually. They're breaking now. One shot, one kill. All we need. Alright, just sticks it there for now. That guy bled out. Satisfying sound. Oh no, he's still there actually. Looking at someone else that bled. A lot of people that are just in that house in general. Too bad I don't have any explosive rounds. I happen I no, that's probably a stupid idea. Wrong thing. Drop smoke. That guy broke. He's not a problem. That's your target. Wait, did I? I put the wrong magazine in. Oops. I meant to reload the one with. Give you the bullets that were in your belts, not in your hand. Oopsie. The usual, there is smoke everywhere. It's a fact of life. Do I have a mortar ready? I don't. Your last two are incendiaries. Hey, Blade Rock. I used to have a knocking one, but I got rid of it because I can only have a certain amount of sound alerts. So I tried. I did at one point, but yeah, I swapped it out for other ones like Rebels John Cena that he loves to use. To whom this rocket may hit, fire. No, don't listen away. Fire. These soldiers are doing a good job at clearing the situation up a little bit. I don't have eyes on either. All these guys don't I? No, probably not. I can see you now. Oh, because they see you. That should be fine. Or I can still miss. I'm learning how to use Natasha's gun. It's a painful process. Pull that into your pockets. Let's see what happens. I know where my next word Charles going at least. I think. Before I commit to that. It was somewhere in Nepis City where the more needs to go. If it can. Oh, I got something. I'm not sure what exactly. That guy has officially lost his mind. Thorin, go get rid of him, please. I was thinking Thorin would be chopping a Minotaur in half, but we may have actually just got like most of the Minotaurs actually. That's too close to where you actually do step to, but he has lost his mind. No, I can't punch the flowers. I was gonna punch that boss and just hide there. What do you see? The people we know about, there's a person with cause over there, but that shouldn't be a problem. Your rocket launcher spent, switch pistol, actually go down and get more rockets. Yeah, that's where our stash is at. Cool. That was the guy that dropped that gun. Got it. Is there anyone I could take a pot shot at? You continue to just panic in any awkward position I can't really exploit, so I'm just gonna look over there for a second. Wow, he actually survived that shot. I'm surprised. Oh, Minotaur. I mean, Thorin should be able to win that fight, questionably. Did he just shoot Thorin in the back? No, Thorin's fine. Could Thorin in theory do this? Where'd the Minotaur go? Oh. I mean, I want to know for science, because we do have other ways to kill the Minotaur. I just want to know. You can, and that's actually what's stopping the mission from ending. Alright. The Thorn theoretically subdued the Minotaur and Fisticups. Well, Sword Cups, I guess. And we did kill a civilian. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I was like, because if that didn't work, I had rockets, I had a mortar. It would have died either way, but I had to know for science. Deagles are cool, but I have plenty of those. I have plenty of macro SMG. Well, we'll keep the macros. Lob rifles, I'll send Area 52. I don't need 23 cause. They're cool. I don't need that much. That many. Well, those go to Area 52 as well. Don't need multiple smart guns. Keep one, I guess. Don't need flamers. We can technically tame that Minotaur. I'm just not sure what how they work exactly, but we can tame the Minotaurs. And Super Soldier cannot tell us anything, so we can sell them for cash. Here, have a metric ton of cause and rifle rounds. And a smart gun. Need to make more of Natasha's ammunition for the BSS and shrapnels, but those are rockets well spent. Bombardier to Bob, as Deputy to Eric, Keystone to Cerberus, Icicle Killer to Eric, Grenadier to Legend, Lucky to Cerberus, Execution to Eric, Bane of Syndicate to Cerberus, and Bane of Humans to Ninja Thorn, because I'm not sure honestly, but they're the Bane of Humans. Overwatch to the Thorn, Mastery to Rocket Launcher to Eric, Mastery to the Mortar to Bob, Mastery to Ancient Katana to Thorn. Now we have to research our target because they are part of the plot. I think it was taming. Yeah, we could tame a Minotaur. And I need to make some guns, ammunition for the PSS and shrapnels. I would love to make trade shrapnel, but it's still a semi-precious resource. Even though we have over 100, we still need other things with that titanium. Sky Ranger. Troop transporter with vertical takeoff and landing, VTOL capability, and increased crew compartment. Goes somewhere 60 speed units. Just like its younger brother, the Sky Raider, this thing is global. Further range actually. It holds 14 people. Yeah, just outright just better. It's the XCOM Classic. And we can go better, but I'm not gonna go further past the Sky Ranger. Shock Hammer. This Terramite hammer is a deadly weapon in strong hands. It easily wrecks weak armor and has a strong concussive effect. Does 60 concussive damage. Accuracy is based on a flat 50 plus 50% of your melee accuracy. Power modifier is 80% of your strength. Yep, technically the sledgehammer is better, even though it's a little bit heavier. Interesting. Shock Staff. This metallic staff is made of terramite. With minimal training, it can be used in hand-to-hand combat with surprisingly good results. 40 concussive damage. Accuracy modifier of a flat 50 plus 50% your melee accuracy. It has some strength and melee scaling. I mean, if it hits you, it's gonna hurt. Don't know what the Sting Rifle is exactly. Can I make that not poor? I'll do. Also, there's stuff I don't care about. What am I missing out of curiosity? Switchblade, saber, greatsword. Because technically the council, I think, identifies like every single classical thing you can potentially acquire. I never found a greatsword. It'd probably be in Kerberos if I haven't. Yeah, never found a greatsword. I mean, I could technically research the ship. Well, yeah, just do it. Oh wait, they had a rusty blade. That's what they had. Like a scientist. So I want to know what that is. Since these guys have scientists now. Or was I thinking of something else? I do not need ravens. They're cool, but I don't need them just yet. Oh, so I changed my mind to Shiv. I'm curious what the nullifier is. It sounds like it's anti-electric. I'm not really sure what exactly it is. I guess the Minotaur Corps, so I have the combat analysis as well, I guess. And that stuff will get done soon. That person's arrived. They're better than the really awkward person we found. We'll probably get Bioenhance. Not quite. Camel gun. This weapon shoots jets of pressurized, highly active chemicals. It's absolutely deadly to living targets and unprotected machinery. The chemical mixture can be produced with common ingredients, but is highly unusual and likely made with extraterrestrial guidance. Does 35 chemical damage. This thing is pretty much spray and pray. It fires 8 times. It auto fires 8 times per turn. I guess it's pretty devastating to us currently because that definitely bypasses our titanium base. A spear. A well-made versatile melee weapon used by humans since time immemorial for hunting and warfare. The spear does it better, but the spear is a spear. If you really want to go old school, well, medieval, I guess. Switchblade. A folding knife with a blade extending automatically by a spring. An all-time favorite for all gangsters out there. Does cutting damage. It has scaling based on reaction, melee, and bravery, and a little bit of bravery for power. It's a choice. That person's trained. I was speaking of training. I thought the dog was back in training. I did not. Some people are still training. It's also pretty helpful that the people we get from the council are fully gym trained. So it is pretty nice. It's biding my time. Oh, and it doesn't remember what that is. What I want to make as our how close are you to? Well, a day off from making the next aquaplastic suit. Have I made any? Oh, I've been making about exosuits. Yeah. I could make that singular suit, then I need to actually start making the Sky Ranger. Okay, it might still be bad. Syndicate Secret Archives raid. The Syndicate's attacking a secret military installation containing important data of unknown origins. We must assist local forces and stop the data from falling into Syndicate hands, as well as retrieve it for ourselves. Yeah, that was a point penalty. I'm pretty much forced to respond to that. I think the only thing I need to do for this is give up an actual gun. Which is easier said than done. Is a rifle. Yeah, that'll work, because I know what the map is for this one, and it's a similar map that was pretty painful for Dr. Alpha. Sort of, it's that map, it's that tile set. I also bring Natasha's gun. It's still useful in close range. At least I shot the rocket got made in time. So same setup, this should be fine. Oh, actually, I think the obvious choice is probably minigun. And since I have the space, whenever that gun runs out, then I'll have a macro SMG. A little bit too heavy. Could I carry the ammo pack for it then? Yeah, I can. So if the minigun runs dry, I have a backup round for it. Well, at least let it be said before we actually go on the mission that I still dislike this map type. Not as bad as the Exotic Cube map, but I still dislike this particular map set. The Syndicate's attacking a secret military installation containing important data of unknown origins. We should also find and examine the magnetic tape they're looking for, otherwise we will be none the wiser as to their true objectives. So Natasha's gun, which I forgot to load the other ammunition to. If 15 is more enough, because realistically I'll be snapshotting this thing at close range if I have to. Minigun, rockets. Realistically, laser rifle and sword, because we're gonna be indoors for most of the map. The mortar's just a option. Sword and pistol, and smart gun. But yeah, it's this map type. That's the entrance point. Where's the tank? Where's tank access at? That looks like tank access to me. Right. This leads to the vents. But we have also we have vent access with this map, I guess. Oh hi, you're lucky I can't fire a mortar sword one. I could technically walk there and like fire a mortar if I really want, if I want to, standing up, and Bob could probably do that. Do not fire a rocket at close range. So like the other big Syndicate mission, there will be Minotaurs, super soldiers, and all sorts of nastiness. I'm pretty sure this is going to do what I think it does to me, but I have to know for seconds. No, I just can't because that's blocking the way. There. Uh, you know what, Sans? There's a chance something may just come upstairs. You're just gonna back up, Bob. A weird catch 22 where I would want to set up shop. I sort of can because we're like right next to the entrance point. Oh hey, do I know where to fire my mortar now? I found my target. Fire. Yeah. I'm once again cursed by fencing. Alright, fine. The giant mortar shelf contained all in the entirety of this fencing. Needless to say, we don't diss it. We don't diss the fencing, but at the same time, it's funny. Once again, a really weird catch 22. I see them. They see us. We don't see them. Also, yes, the tank is suspended to tails in midair. It's funny. But yeah, unlike Dr. Alpha, I'm gonna play this more consciously because stuff can come up here, stuff can go up here. If a Minotaur wants to hug us, I would rather not do so with its giant axe. Oh, the Jeeb's Berserker kill confirmed the guy that was already bleeding out. I mean, it works. I'm not going to question it. You're surprised that of having having these two entry points next to each other is like the tank does have a good range to pick stuff up before jumping down. I can also shoot a mortar shell into the hole itself, but I don't think that's really going to accomplish much. Oh, hi, Super Soldier. Who sees you? Oh, the tank probably sees you. Yeah. Yeah, about what I expect. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking the tank would have saw some stuff by now and just started tagging it from below. Oh, hey, friends started trying to climb up finally. A lot of friends. Yeah, that has to die, preferably by fun. Oh, no, I was climbing up. That checks out actually. Right, that is your target. Heck, that thing in particular, fire. Oh, got extras. Did you see that? Sort of. And there's just him. That's a simple job from the melee. Chop. 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 Except they chopped one too many and they may be in danger. Well, we'll see what happens. Minotaur got pissed at something. I'm not sure from what angle exactly. Oh, hi. Yeah, that's why that's why I do not want to be in the facility itself. Yeah, and also why I do not want Thorn to engage in that distance, because that's gonna chop him in half. If it was like a super soldier, maybe Minotaur at close range. Minotaur that I don't know how many TUs to spend. Yeah, not big on my list of things I want to find out the answer to that. Man, I think this now want to come from this side. Yep, saw something. No, not a Syndicate guy. That won't cause crossfire, so that you can actually do this. Also, fire. Oh, actually, no, you haven't loaded your. Oh no, the mortar span actually. Well, in that case, just go and provide help, I guess. I forgot I only loaded 2 mortars for a reason. That's because I was thinking I'd be going in the building, in the facility at some point. The annoyed tank, that's a choice. Not the smartest choice, but it's a choice. Should have it in a way that it won't get hit by the underplate. I think that's the weakest part. Yeah, it's the weakest part. It's as weak as the back plate. Oh, hi. I should have shrapnel rocket to get rid of the smoke. It's hurting us more than helping us to this point. Yeah, that works. And now they start to break. Oh, I broke a hole in the facility entrance. I can imagine it's probably because they got caught on fire from the shrapnel. Yeah, I'm not sure where exactly they are in that mess. I got an idea. Drop this per second. And for now, I can pick that up, I guess. The area is now extra on fire. Enjoy. And I guess I should probably see if I can find these guys that are panicking. Found you. this. I mean, this is silly that it's working, but I'm not going to complain about the results. Also, I saw that. I was thinking this would be as densely. Well, I mean, the turns are going faster than I thought they are, so I was figuring this would be like a more densely active map, but I guess not. Oh, hi, the Minotaur is on the menu today. A Minotaur and a friend. Not sure if the rock is gonna go where I expect it to go. Actually, no, it might, because you actually see that for once. Okay, the rocket where I wanted to go. Drop smoke because you are sort of exposed. Yeah, that guy's gone. Right, drop the last shrapnel. Yeah. You know, just getting scared because Minotaur almost walked straight into our people from the vents. Don't mind me, just gonna erase the problem. Also, I didn't realize Crossfire would have almost gotten that far. And it's not dead either. Curiosity though, how many fails do you have? Do I really want to train bravery with it potentially just killing us? Technically on Legend, because Legend honestly needs a bravery training so they can do stuff. Just not all the fails, just a couple. Three. I'm gonna kill. It's gonna have to die. mean, he's bravery training, but yeah, I should have expected it would survive all the fails. There's probably one more. Maybe there's a Minotaur or a Super Soldier, maybe. I should also honestly be a little bit further away from causing fun to happen. And while Legend doesn't get bravery training from that, then I don't know what to say, honestly. Something's up top. Well, I could say I know where I'm firing my last rocket out. Which means Bob needs to grab a different gun next turn. It's turn 20, enemy knows exactly where we're at now. Bomb's weapon of choice will be an assault cannon. Oh hi, you're not panicking previously. Okay, so the mission without even going inside the building, because being tactical, I guess. But people surrendered though. Ah, no barrier points. Well, I tried Legend. I don't need more giant axes. Keep the Spartan Magnum now. Two of the fainted personnel had 308s on them, which is pretty classy. But for smart gun I could sell, because I don't need additional ones to these. Oh, Captain surrendered. We could actually learn about them. Don't need more Minotaur courses because we know exactly what they are. And we got the MacGuffin. Cool. I failed when he saw the mission by not going inside the death trap. I think I could stop sending assault rifles, so I gave them like a metric ton, and they, you know, they have over 100 rounds of AP clips for the cause. That's good enough. I can actually just start selling the ammunition and assault rifles because it's a little bit too much. Man, I need to buy more gas rounds. Well, gas shells. I do like these gas words. I do like these mortar shells, yeah. And I'll make more shrapnels later. Keystone the Bob, Ice Cool Killer the Bob, Execution of the Berserker and Bob. Bringing the Syndicate to Eric, bringing the Syndicate to Bob. Warrior to Thorn for chopping things in half, and Mastery the Black Ops Smart Gun to Berserker. Data reel, which is not that long, so should get done pretty fast. That actually means I might not need to. Well, no, it's so RNG dependent. I'm not sure if I'll get lucky or not. Definitely did cheese the heck out of the mission because I've shown up time and that actually got pretty close. I have shown up time and time again that the Syndicate's upset. As well as I shown off in the Dr. Alpha mission that the vents are a death trap. Both being on the ground floor and being in the vents themselves. Engage. Question is, am I gonna deal with these matters now? The Syndicate has sent. Oh, I was gonna say I sent those obnoxious missions at me, but then Storm arrived. Well, stuff has happened. Storm seizure. We located a group of Storm users. Since this is restricted tech, we must seize and secure the stash. 12:15. We'll wait till daytime. Encrypted data reel. This tape recovered from the old archives is encoded. To decipher it, we require a special code developed by the unit organization. We could easily do that. I actually want to make sure this gets done immediately, so I will also chuck 5 more out there and 5 more from the chem pistol. Ghost Wizard's fully trained. Underwater operations. XCOM has the capacity to conduct underwater missions if necessary. When such a mission occurs, you can get to the sea using your standard transport. A dedicated XCOM Callisto submarine will be provided on site. Remember that a Callisto can only accommodate up to 7 agents. If you bring more, they will have to sit the assignment out. Warning, any dogs on this mission will drown. We can now research Deep One outposts and basic underwater equipment. So outposts is what we want to do. We want to research the equipment first. Outposts can get whatever. It's not really a priority to do just yet. Yeah, just put them on it. Right, let's go deal with this real quick. If anything, I'm more surprised we haven't seen these guys a lot sooner, but RNG's RNG sometimes. Right, rocket launcher's out of commission for now, so take a... I almost said autocannon for a second there. Take the SMG. Take a cannon. That'll do. You know, just your average, just ripped dude. Stormwings are a weird bunch. That's a shotgun? That is a shotgun. That's not really a threat. Grip check. Yeah, to take it easy, just handle this. No, didn't think there'd be a good person right there, actually. I should try to capture Stormy because they technically have lore, but we'll see. I should honestly be glad that Bob and Eric were not looking at the Stormy. Otherwise, they would have shot people in the back. Yeah, nice shot. Now, if safe this isn't Burke, we should try to capture Storm if we can. If we can't, then well, it won't be the worst loss. Well, you made a choice. It's not really the smartest choice, but it's a choice. I'd rather stay here and probably check the basement of this house, because that house always has a wonky generation. Yeah, thought for a second they came from the garage. Oh, but it came from that garage. Don't suppose fire was to motivate you to just give up. Well, you tried. Well, you tried. You have napalms that are primed. You have. I forgot they all have stuff that will definitely kill up. That will definitely kill a Stormy. Storms should be fine by themselves. Eric's job is to check the house just in case there's a Stormy in it. That might just be the last dude. Where'd he go? Oh. Questions, silly answers. Yeah, fair as much. Need a little bit more leeway. Downtown. Well, it's not the last one, but they didn't panic. Yeah, I thought there's a Stormy in the building. If that's the case. Oh, I have a. Good to know. You have one? You do. It's always at health for some reason. Do not use your gun at close range. And that guy's having a bad time, but he's still alive. The power of his muscles is keeping him alive, Charlie. So I stand there. Oak. Alright. I don't know why it's always that particular house, but every time that house spawns, it's always someone stuck in it. Oh, we'll need one storming. Well, still need the best stuff. I know I have a best SMG, so I can sell that. And, you know, 20 pieces of storm, which would be cool if we didn't already have access to that tech. Gunner to Berserker, which makes them stronger. Once again, my research is all strained because all the Syndicate stuff happened all at once. Right, get these made real quick. 5 because technically one got eaten. Data rail decryption. XCOM history, XCOM bureau. Also that. Also, my mouth is indeed dry still. The tape reveals a shocking truth. Our XCOM is in some ways a revival of a 1960 project with the same name, hastily established to counter secret alien aggressions on US soil. Apparently a faction of aliens, led by a mysterious entity, tried to gain control over the government and finally conquer Earth. The plan failed, but the leader was never captured or killed, as he or she was acting via a psychic link from some extraterrestrial location. Another alien, described as an energy being, seemed to actually help humans to fight off the invasion and cover up the damage. Interesting, it is possible that the leader was acting independently from the current invaders, and possibly was their competition. Perhaps the aliens are not as monolithic as we suspected at first. Also nice reference. We can now research the recoilless gun acquisition. Never really used it that much, but it's a curious artifact. And the rest go. Some go on that, the rest go back on the side lab. Electro nullifier. Our newly acquired knowledge of alien alloys, along with our study of natural lightning generators found in mug stars, has enabled us to create a simple device that dissipates violent energy discharges. Worn in a backpack, it protects agents from less potent electrical attacks. Reduces the effects of electric damage taken by up to 1/5 to a maximum resistance of 50%. Also, it's like the Carapace, but it provides protection against electrical damage. Cool. Syndicate scientist. Gave us a dozy here on the Shadow Man. Unknown role, unknown affiliation. This man is perhaps the greatest hacker in the world. Rumored to be an artificial life form created by Cyroweb, he always remains unseen to both electric and human eyes. His agenda is unknown, but he seems to wage a private war against the conspiracy. Status hidden. Minotaur corpse. This 300-kilogram beast is protected by armor plates implanted under large areas of its skin. The skull is very sturdy and resistant. Its horns are covered with a titanium alloy, making them an even more formidable weapon. Also, I do like that it literally is just chopped up so much that you can even see the head. Oh. Basic underwater equipment. We can now officially purchase special gear meant for underwater exploration. We can make titanium harpoon builds, and we can now research amphibious weapons. Oh, it's like straight up there. It's fine. This has been on my list since forever, so we'll put some research in that. And the rest on the tank. This box is open real quick. I mean, free LMG clips and meta rounds, but I was hoping for grenades. What's important in life? So you're gonna make those aqua plastic vests. I mean, those aqua plastic suits. The backup trap those, because I'm probably gonna be burning through a couple more of these. Council's helping us ID more stuff. Greatsword. This huge melee weapon causes frightening wounds, but it's not very effective against armor. There's a lot of cutting damage. It has a modifier for accuracy and power. Power uses 65% of your strength and 20% of your melee score. So contemplating those matters, but maybe a future problem me. Well, maybe a problem for future me too. I'd like to make one more sword as a backup. Oh, so yeah, ammunition for the minigun, 12 alloys to make a singular salvo bullets. Couple grenades maybe as a just in case measure. Also, I have so much blood plasma actually. I was thinking chop stuff up, but I can honestly just no, because I still need some at least. I honestly get these chopped up before I think of anything else to throw the scientists on. Because these do eat up a lot of space, actually. Except for the bullet block corp, because that makes the musket. Yeah, so we'll chop these up real quick, then I'll think some more on that fact. Oh, that actually got done. Cool. Psionic laboratory. The psionics lab is necessary for analysis of psionic artifacts. Each lab can train up to 10 agents. Psionic skills used in conjunction with psionic equipment can be used for psionic attacks during combat. This facility is what lets you train your psi skill, which is important for a couple artifacts, but most notably the psi amp, which we can do. Do want that first though. It's already a project. I want this yesterday. I did not see what else that unlocked actually. Chupacabra embryo. The chupacabras do not seem to be extraterrestrial aliens after all, or at least it's not so simple. We have evidence that the Syndicate creates them artificially, and not just for limited research. The collected samples suggest well-defined procedures and extended experience with the growing process, which means that these creatures are being cloned en masse. It's hard to say what Meg will do with this information, but at least we now better understand how dangerous the Syndicate actually is. Ancient aliens. We know that the aliens have been observing us for decades, but apparently it goes much deeper. There's strong evidence of alien interventions during antiquity. Many human myths may be related to such mysterious events, especially those concerning monsters, magical objects, and forbidden knowledge. Moreover, it appears that certain secret organizations are just as old as alien presence on Earth, either inspired by aliens directly or formed to oppose them. These organizations are among the most powerful in the world, looking at us all with superiority in their barely human eyes. Warlord. And more stuff to chop up still. What did that unlock out of curiosity? Dreaming. Oh, the mind shield, right. Alright, the Scilab I want there. So in 18 days I can start training people's size. I can start training people up to be soundly gifted. But I just need the entertainment and that probe that we got. Do I need the thing built first? Oh, I need the okay. So I can't do that until the side out's built. Got it. But technically, it is a psionic artifact. Strange life form. You know what? I'll still send the rover to do that because it seems like a fun adventure for them. Local inhabitant. No, it's a fun adventure to see. It's a seeing of the scorpion. Well, you try ghosts. Teleports or a grenade? I don't know. Saw the Seraph. Cavalier's here with a foam. Jason almost is maxed out on Cavaliers. But that is also the AI and Zero's third, so I got them some bravery points. Different life form. You know what? Let's look at Jason maxed out technically on it. Oh, you know what? No. Well, go on ourselves, I guess. I think that's also in Perpetual Darkness, so we'll have to throw a couple of trace flares. Or it's element sized. Can't have fun today. Well, I guess technically we did have fun. Unfortunately, the fun was dealing with a bunch of Syndicate missions for the main team. Why am I not surprised at this point? You know, settlement-sized zombie attack in the Arctic. I'm not going to question the logistics, I'm just going to point the facts out that this is the second settlement-sized zombie attack we've had so far. Well, they got the right person to job to throw flares. Is that because it's about as lit up as a day mission, honestly? I'll be honest, I'm not sure if we can actually disembark on the ship off the ship to begin with, so we may just end up having to leave, not because we are outgunned, but because we can't really leave the ship to begin with. I'm not sure that Tank will survive getting slapped by that fast zombie, but we'll see. If we can't, well, we'll just leave. No, we're gonna decide to just walk up to the tank. That is a lot of zombies. When I got my wish, I actually disembarked off the tank. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot more than I was thinking it'd be, actually. I was thinking I'd be safe to do a couple easy meta kills. Nope. It's safe to say the entire map is lit up, but I'm gonna throw one over there so I actually know where not to put the person with the katana at. The answer is just not in that direction at all. That checks out. I also was thinking one tap with Natasha's gun would honestly also kill a zombie, but yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I'm not really that worried, honestly, because we have a number of high power instruments of death, including a ancient katana that Doran's probably gonna use pretty heavily this turn. On the other hand, sword or not, that's still a lot of zombies just approaching us. And we're all medical. Those are really effective bursts, yeah. There's still two on our side of that zombie up there that the tank can take care of. Auto fire to there because I should pepper the other guys with guns, with bullets. I like how fast the spark fires compared to else, but no question of logistics. Did that fast zombie wake just back up, or am I in trouble? No, I woke back up. Cool. It's fine. Claire. No, I thought that was Storm for a second there. And walk away again. Cool. And now it survived. That also okay, auto zeroed or missed. Am I shooting now? May need to actually provide some stim. Extra, because that costs 12. That costs 12 to use. Yeah, I figured something would have woke up by now. Out of the way because I don't trust my firing angles. I'm surprised we even caught a couple from that, but it is a bunch of things to chop up. Oh, I caught so many zombies actually. Get rid of the regular. Assault to the Eric, Cannoneer the Bob, Death to the Berserker, Ice Cold Kill the Thorn, Lucky the Legend, being the zombies to Thorn, as well as a couple medals of Whirlwind. Whirlwind's awarded to agents who take down three targets in a single turn using only melee weapons. Every level increases time units and reactions by 1. Mastery Natasha's gun to myself, mastery the Agent Katana to Thorn. Or at least it's the one settlement-sized zombie attack that did not proceed to do terrible things to us. Right, getting dreaming done, then I can work on entertainment. Let's see what the next mission is. As I stare at these matters I said I was gonna do. Male Stormy. Subculture Stormies. Some alien tank found its way to Earth's black markets, including the so-called Storm, a cheap knockoff of Red Dawn serum. This very expensive substance proved not effective enough for serious customers, so the dealer decided to target insecure but determined and rich teenagers instead. Promised physical perfection, these teenagers became so motivated that some of them managed to activate the serum with strong will and dedication to physical activity. Now called Stormies, these kids maintain their subculture of physical abilities, combat prowess, and free love. A subculture that was in fact created by the suppliers of the serum. So deep down they're just big nerds. And honestly, we should stop this alien tech trade. Who knows what will be next? Yeah, go figure. I still lowball dreaming. There's on the bright side, I can actually stop seeing the unassigned scientist in a couple days. A day and a half's worth of zombie chopping. Council's giving us more of their veteran agents. This one is a ranger. No, hasn't arrived yet. Or has it? Oh, it has. Dreaming. Dreaming is a mental technique which allows the practitioner to enter a meditative trance to explore their own mind. While the details of how it works remains unclear, it seems to connect the brain to some external medium dubbed dreamscape, allowing full manifestation of the subject inside their own dream. This is a dangerous process, since the dreamer is exposed to various natural forces governing the dreamscape, meaning that any damage taken in the dream causes mental deterioration and possibly death. Dreaming is a solitary mission, since one cannot take others with them to their own dreams. Naturally, the same applies to physical items. You cannot take anything with you or bring anything back. However, there are exceptions. Certain psionic items can attune themselves to the dreamer and manifest in their possession inside the dream. And there are some very rare instances of dream objects capable of being recreated in reality using the dreamer's life force. If you wake up in a dream, you'll be armed with a so-called dream blade, a manifestation of your psionic powers, which are your only defense against the inhabitants of this strange world. Therefore, only well-trained psionics should take part in such missions, unless you bring a different weapon with you. Dreaming leads to some fun, and I'll leave that to whenever we get access to a dream. But for now, it's something to keep in mind that will get done at some point. Oh, I guess that's all that it does unlock. Cool. Work on that. Oh, I guess that's what we stop at. So, very productive session. We dealt with a number of Syndicate related problems, and maybe we'll see the end of the Syndicate being pissed. Who knows? What I do know is next time we once again deal with Cyberweb that's doing a heist that we couldn't do the first time because we had problems with getting there in time, so we'll see what happens next time.